Welcome back to another episode of Deck Night on the Rocks. Here on the afternoon, we're going to do my 5 bourbons for every occasion. I'm Homer.
I'm Amy.
And you'll see that in just a second. All right, bourbon fans, YouTube watchers, hopefully potential Deck Night on the Rock subscribers, and maybe even members. We would love to have you join us and be a part of this crew, but what we're going to get into today is a challenge we were given by Charles Ruth from Cigar Republic. He wrote an article on 5 whiskeys for every occasion. We just did Amy's. It's been released. Now it's my turn to tell you what my top 5 would be for every occasion. So let's jump right into this sucker. His first thing we want to do is the Night Starter. Night Starter, if you guys watched the last video, you already know, but I'm going to say it again. Night Starter is basically how you kick your weekend off with something that's not going to kill you, with a lot of spice or a lot of power and proof, something to ease you into a good weekend of bourbon enjoyment. And my first one is Old Forester 1910.
It's a good one.
It's a low proof, it's sweeter, it's easy to drink, it's smooth, it doesn't burn you up, and it gives you a nice way to enjoyably start out the weekend at a slow pace.
Goes really good with root beer.
It's just good. Oh, mine.
All right, so what's the next category?
All right. Before we get into the next category, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell. Comment below about anything we do or don't do, about this whole video, what you like, what you don't like. Just say hi, or anything around there. Comment on Amy's shirt. Everybody loves Amy's shirts. They're always different and always funny. So make sure you check out the shirts and give us a comment on them.
This one isn't funny.
It's catchy.
Just says sunshine and whiskey.
Because you're sunshine and we got whiskey. All right, so do all those things. Take a chance. Look at this join, be a member thing. Look at the options and get the opportunity to see all the stuff that is behind the member wall. All right.
All right, so now next category is, it is
the daily pour, current favorite daily pour.
So what is your favorite pour?
I think.
Shall we think? I don't know.
Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit.
We have so much of this.
It's 101 proof. It's amazing. It's
your everyday favorite
It's
bourbon.
every day. It drinks smooth. It doesn't burn. It has a burn, but it doesn't burn you up. And it has a little bit of complexity, a lot of different flavors that you can enjoy. Good nose. I love it.
What's the alcohol?
101.
101. So not so bad.
It's a little step up from the 93 of the Old Forester 1910.
Yep.
All right, the next one is the Hipster bottle. Hipster bottle is a bottle that isn't popular or wasn't popular when we first started drinking it, and not a lot of people know about it, or it's just not readily available or widespread distributed. And mine is Wilderness Trail. So it was considered a craft brewery or craft distillery. Brewery's beer, a craft distillery. And I don't know if it's still is or not because it's recently been bought out by Campari, and Campari is the people who own Wild Turkey.
And they're growing it like crazy.
Oh yeah, you can tell that Campari's bought it because last time we were there, they're doubling, if not tripling, their size of production and their rick houses.
Yeah.
But it's a really good whiskey. What's different from them compared to pretty much every other whiskey maker is they're a sweet mash. Sweet mash is they use fresh corn every time. They don't use a little bit of the prior batch to create their beer, to brew their distillers brew beer, which becomes the distilled whiskey. Anyway, you guys get all that stuff from other places. So Wilderness Trail, I like it. It's a cool place. And good tasting whiskey.
It's a lower.
It's 100 proof. This one's bottled. This is a bottled and bond.
Yeah.
So, but it's not, they have a lot of different options. It's not just this one specifically. They got a 6-year, an 8-year. They've got rye. They've got a wheated bourbon. They're all really good. My least favorite of all theirs is the wheated bourbon, but it's just because I don't like the wheated bourbons that much anymore. But this one is really good. All right. Next classification is the small circle whiskey. What we have on our bar that I would share with people I like. people that I invite over or someone that I thinks deserves to have a taste of this bottle.
Deserves.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
So currently what we have on our shelf that I would fit that bill for me is the Old Forester President's Choice. This one is extremely hard to get. It's extremely hard to replace. It is barreled. It was numbered on the bottle by the barrel. So once this one's gone, it's gone.
Why isn't your Russell's Reserve
13?
13 out
Because
here?
that's mine.
So he doesn't even share his favorite. Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
not sharing that.
Must be pretty damn good.
President's Choice.
President's Choice.
Old Forester.
That's
Good
what you're
stuff.
getting.
Hard to get.
Oh, goodness.
All right, last bottle share bottle. This is one you'll take to a bottle share, and my explanation of bottle share is different than his. He says it's. I agree with it, but there's something else I want to add to it. It's a bottle you bring to an event or gathering, one that you want others to try and enjoy. It could be something familiar yet hard to find, or a bottle that many haven't had a chance to experience. I agree with that 100%, but I also want it to be a bottle that I won't miss, because usually at a bottle share they get drank.
That's how I wanted it too. So
I chose a bottle that I like. Based on the batch, you're never going to get it again, but they release this a lot, so I think it's a good one. It's not always available. It's kind of hard to get, and sometimes you find it on the shelf, it's got a secondary price. But it's usually available, but it's sometimes more than it should be paid for.
So what did you get?
I'm going with the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's good, and the barrel proof is not easy to get. It's sometimes secondary priced when you see it on the shelf, or it's held back and only certain people get it. Whatever.
It is good, though. We enjoy this.
I think everything Elijah Craig makes is great. This is the A122 batch, which isn't thought of as being one of the best. Like the C923 is a really good one, but I would take whatever I had. We have a C923, and I would probably take it too, because I do agree that the C923 is better, but it's not that much better. It's close to being kind of the same. And those of you who watch the channel know I give shit about batches, so because I don't like the idea of it not being the same whenever it comes out next time. So like the Rare Breed of Amy's, that's her favorite. It's always consistent. It's super consistent. So that's one reason why I like it, because I don't have to worry about it being super different. And the thing about the Elijah Craigs is, from batch to batch, they don't vary too much. But if you go from one that's like been out for 3 or 4 years compared to another, there could be a drastic difference. And I don't like I want consistency. So, but that's a good one. People like Elijah Craig, and the barrel proof's hard to get, and it's sought after. So I thought it might be one someone would enjoy at a bottle share. And a lot of there could be other ones I would take, but I don't want them to disappear like this President's Choice. I wouldn't want to take it to a bottle share because it would be gone. So,
we're not getting invited to any bottle share, are we?
Probably not.
All right, guys. Well, I like all of yours. Notice all of yours is pretty low proofed.
Except for the barrel proof.
The barrel proof.
This
but that's
is
what you like.
120. So for it is not that extremely high, and this one here is.
I feel like that one's higher.
It's 113, 100 proof, 101, 93. So it's more my middle of the road. Yep, I like the lower proof stuff that doesn't kick me in the mouth whenever I drink it. All right, guys. Anything else?
No, I enjoyed this challenge, and let's get challenged some more, and we challenge you viewers out there to do the same. Make a video, maybe just type it up, but share it with us.
Comment below what your 5 would be for these categories, or the top 5 that you like, or whatever you want to say.
Don't forget to check out this article.
So go check out Charles Roof's publication, Cigar Public, and that's the article itself, 5 Whiskey for Every Occasion, written by Charles Ruth. You probably can't see it because it's little and yellow, but he has a lot of other articles on here that are really cool. I've enjoyed what I've read, so you guys check those out. Enjoy what he's written.
And he's right here in Tennessee.
He is right up the street in Dandridge, Tennessee. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Like, comment, share, hit the bell. And if you want to be a member, hit that join button and come join us for all of our member-specific content.
And we have another way to support us, right?
Yep, we got something new. So if anybody wants a cool Deck Night on the Rock sticker, It's easy to get. Just go to Bourbon-Haze, drop $5 in the Venmo Bourbon-Haze, and drop $5 in there, and put in your mailing information in the comment section, and I will send you one out right away.
All right. Well, we will see you next time, guys.
All right.
Keep sipping.